Queen Dorene always give him shit. Joined by the friend, the vice queen of Houston, GenGlenn, who pushed the 2010. Got more titties for the average man. He's free, always got something to say. Sit back, it's time to breathe the Hardway. Oh, trees that each come in, I need to fight. Yeah. Oh, innocent Harry Papa fire. The chimney crying, yeah. Now out in Vegas where the nights are bright, Dmitri and Dorene light up the site. He's the real estate papi, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Gender Houston Queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. Three the Hardway on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. Two cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show we hear.
What is going on, everybody? As always, welcome to the show. I am one of your hosts.
Hello. What? What's happening?
There's my lovely best friend, GenGlenn, and my lovely wife, Dorene. Thank you guys for being here with me. We have somebody backstage we're going to bring out eventually. But before that, let's get into the show. How was your day, Dmitri?
My day was pretty good. It was hectic, but it was pretty good.
What made it hectic?
I just had a lot of stuff to do today, some errands to run. You know, always having problems with the 2010. No, I'm just kidding. That car takes a licking and keeps on ticking. But
so the time bomb.
So I had my mom drop it off at the repair shop today, and I took her to buy some breakfast. Do you know, just for me and her, I think I spent almost $40 for breakfast.
What did you have?
Nothing. We just had pancakes and some burnt bacon. You know, like my bacon don't cook like that. Dmitri, let me tell you how I figured out what they do to that bacon to get it that crispy. They put it in a fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Like where the fries go.
They fried the bacon.
Yeah, that is way too crispy.
Between the last show and this show, you're down $2,040.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, and then I was like, between that, you're right, between that field trip and this car, I was like, I'm gonna just have to file Chapter 13.
I was like, maybe you need to upgrade to like a 2015.
Ooh, Dorene, I don't know what to do with like those and that Apple CarPlay. And hold on, and my car actually giving me directions.
See, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself.
No, instead of holding my phone. I don't know.
We were both stuck in traffic because we talked to each other, 45 minutes ago, and we were trying to get home. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, man, I hope I know she doesn't have the ability to just talk through the car. She's holding the phone.
Yeah, was
texting
having
and
fun.
typing and driving at the same time.
Like, you better get off
No,
them Houston streets.
I can't talk through the car yet. That's like the Jetsons for me.
How was your day,
Oh
babe?
my goodness.
Woman,
Well,
how was your day?
my day, actually, I had a pretty darn good day. Yesterday, I actually did a complete Dorene self-care day.
Oh, nice.
It was amazing. I don't think I've ever done that, but I totally did a whole self-care day. I got my massage in the morning, then I went and got a haircut, and then I went and got me nails done.
I
I
love
did
that.
it all.
Wait, let us see the nails.
Oh, here, see?
Oh, nice.
I still kept them really short and nothing too wild and crazy because it's still really hard to do like crafty things with crazy nails. But damn it, yesterday I was feeling like it, so I did it.
And French tips. That's always a winner. What about you,
Right?
Mike? How was your day?
Ah, if I turn my mic back on so you can hear me, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but that's like just par for the course for me now. So I got another listing. That's why I was rushing trying to get back home because I have to go do some final words of wisdom with this client. He's one of the best clients ever.
I was going to say, he's one of
Okay.
our favorites. He's one of our favorite
Okay,
clients.
good. Is he a returning
Mhm.
client?
He
Oh,
is.
nice.
I helped him buy that place 3 years ago, and now he's selling it and moving back home.
I got some Stella Rosa for you if you need it.
And
Well,
I'm almost gone.
I got my, oh, you guys can't see it. There we go. I can now finally use this mug because I am now 50.
Oh, nice. Dorene.
So that's my dad got this for me prior to me turning 50, so I've been holding on to it and now I can use it.
I love it. Mitch, you married to a 50-year-old.
Right?
I
Just
am.
remind Michi he's married to a 50-year-old.
I mean, just think about it.
Michi.
When she's 100, I'll still be in my double digits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in the streets in my.
You keep saying that. Oh goodness.
But
Hey,
yeah.
I do have some news though
Uh-oh. Let me put the timer up.
from the swap meet.
Swap
Okay.
me news.
I got him called Babe by Elvis.
Wait, you got what?
I got called Babe by Elvis.
Oh, by Elvis.
I know. Don't be jealous now. Don't be jealous, y'all. But it was like an Elvis impersonator. When he walked by my aisle, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Hey, babe," and then kept walking.
I love it.
I was like,
Okay.
"This is amazing! I got to see Elvis at the swap meet," and he called me babe.
Only in Vegas.
My life is now complete.
I love
Let's
it.
say hey to everybody really quick. I'm proud of you, babe, for not being so verbose.
Thanks. I'm trying.
So we have our executive producer, Tia, always taking care of us. Dr. D. Casillas, thank you for being here. Sorry about Shannon. Was Shannon crying today? Because I saw something come across.
Shannon Sharp, that hurts my heart. Are we going to talk about that?
I don't know. But something came across. I thought it said he was like, I'm not crying because I'm whatever. I'm crying because I can't say what I want to say.
That's a damn shame.
He know what he can't say.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of words.
I'm waiting for the video.
Succotash. I shouldn't have said that. Erica, thank you for being here. There's Choppy. Thank you for being here. Lovely Snarky Mac. My brother from another mother, Dave J on the mic.
Hello,
James
guys.
from Petrie. James, you have any more candy bars left? And of course, there she is. You got that man in trouble.
There who is?
Oh, thank you guys for. I didn't change it.
Oh,
you know who I was talking. Wait, no, it is changed.
We didn't hear no music.
Oh,
We
it's
can
not
assume.
changed. Yeah, you know who. It's on default again. I hate that.
Where's my Michelle?
So y'all didn't even hear me here doing
Oh,
that
there we
live
go.
earlier.
Okay, there it was.
All right, and Amanda, thank you for being here. Vice Boo, we have Adrian, Gerardo. We have some time to talk about Chantel. Thank you for being here, my best friend of me in the world, the Godfather, Kendall B, Ed OG, and Kaleo's in the chat. The Hot
I
Seat
learned today.
Podcast.
I learned that my girl Chantel is a very lucky woman, and I think we're going to talk about that later.
Oh,
Maybe we
awesome.
should.
Oh, yeah,
Her
that's right.
man knows how to make some pizza. Just saying.
You just love stepping on the stories, don't you?
Yep.
Let's
Just saying.
go into this. Guess what day it is? So we had a few choices, and I decided to go with one that is kind of near and dear to my heart.
Oh, yes.
I'm just
You do
trying to make
enjoy
sure,
these.
trying to make sure my man doesn't start talking over here, because you know how he gets.
He
I'm not
gets a
even gonna
little
bring him
excited.
this.
but I'm having trouble responding right now.
Why is
It's
that
not
a
even
today?
him.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, here
Well,
goes
we're
the
gonna
show.
have. No, I'm fine. I don't care. I haven't spoken to Duke in a while. I just been typing. It is
Oh,
National
boy.
Jelly Bean Day, y'all.
Oh, there's some boobies.
Oh, that's what we like, the jelly beans, huh?
The jelly beans or the boobies?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I thought it's jelly bean day, so I guess that's what we like, the jelly beans, but when they're accompanied by the boobages.
By the boobage.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all got mad at me last week because I didn't have titties up there, so I decided
Mhm.
to.
Well, at least these are some classy titties, I guess. They're tastefully there.
Nice.
Well, you know what, y'all? Let's do this. It's not Duke's voice. Maybe he's sick again, but let's see if this works. Duke, tell us about National Jelly Bean Day.
Is it
Oh,
still named Duke?
Yeah,
Duke is upset with you, Michi.
Duke must be. Why isn't Duke? Are you there, man?
No, Duke isn't there.
Duke is not there.
Fucking Duke.
Well, he might have slipped down the best
Oh, you
friend
know
list.
what? This is not. This is auxiliary Duke.
Oh,
So I have a bunch of different Dukes
We don't
now,
like auxiliary Duke.
I know.
and
We
I don't
need to
want to
just
read.
fire him.
I don't want to read all this stuff. I guess I have to though.
I think you should read it.
You want me to mess up so you can yeah, I can't read.
Well, I have a question for you, Michi, while you're figuring it out.
Okay.
What's your favorite jelly bean?
I like Starburst jelly beans, so not a particular flavor.
Okay, just a particular brand.
All right. Yeah. But here we go. So Duke was supposed to say, all right, y'all, let's take a quick journey through time and sugar with one of the most addictive little candies out there, the jelly bean. You've probably eaten a few dozen without even thinking about where they came from, but we got you. The ancient roots. Believe it or not, the jelly beans family tree goes way back. Historians trace, I'm not reading all this. Let me see. 10th century in the Middle East.
Jelly beans are from the Middle East?
It dates back to at least the 10th century in the Middle East.
Oh, dang.
The modern jelly bean,
Is that Jesus' time?
I think he was already out of here.
Oh, I was like, did Jesus eat jelly beans?
Well, the 10th century was after zero.
Okay.
Let me see. So now jump forward to the 1800s in America. This is when candy makers started coating chewy candies in a hard shell using a technique called panning, blah, blah, blah. Civil War. Oh, that was in
dang.
Boston Candy advertisement in 1861 during the Civil War. So black people probably couldn't have
I'm
jelly
like,
beans once
Were
we
they
got
allowed to
rid
have
of
jelly
Right, yeah, I
beans?
don't like jelly beans either.
You don't like jelly beans?
Mm-mm.
Not even the jelly bellies?
I got to be honest. I don't like any candy that can get stuck in between your teeth like a raisin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't care for that texture. Like, I don't like gummy stuff.
Okay, well,
I can get it. What
and
about Skittles?
Wait, do you have the captions? Kendall said, "Jelly bean, crack fiend, girl, you mean Lakers in 5."
Oh my god.
And Kaleo said something funny earlier.
Jelly Bean Johnson.
Jelly bean
No, Kaleo said something
Johnson.
about she got company boobs. Those we
Oh.
got company boobs.
Why do you say boobs? That's not what he said.
Oh, yeah.
Titties.
All right. Well,
Titties.
without further ado, because I need some backup. Please, everybody, welcome to the show.
Hey, our money.
Hey!
Hello, Lisa.
One of my favorite people.
Sean.
What's up?
Yep.
It's
So
one of my favorite
Hey,
people.
Kaleo. How
Oh,
you
bro.
doing?
Hey, good to see everybody. How are y'all?
Good.
and there's the chair, the famous spirit chair.
Spirit
Casting.
chair.
So, since I ask everyone else, how was your day, my brother?
I'm good. I've been preparing for this all day. Actually, no, looking forward to it because I don't have to do anything. I'm just sitting here now. I don't have to worry about hitting any buttons. I don't have to worry about putting any graphics up. I'm good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sean Xavier, welcome to the show. Oh, Lisa Kramer, our friend from America's Hats. We appreciate you stopping by. And there's Uncle Dandy. I have a surprise for Uncle Dandy. Not tonight, but you guys stay tuned. The next GRU event.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got Uncle Dandy. Yeah,
Are you related?
Do
he's
my
been
button.
putting on some great shows on Blast.
Saturday, y'all gonna be like, we had a time last night. Boy, we had a time last night.
Last night.
Oh, goodness.
Let's go ahead and get into this this visit from the Dreamers.
Okay, let's do it.
So I have this little thing to show what Dee Dee and I were doing in the backyard. I was trying to get the wings going. I'm sweating. He's over there in front of that
I love
Oh my god.
hot ass pizza oven. It was like 800 degrees coming out of the pizza oven.
He got it working though.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, on the inside of the house, oh, that's still the same one.
Batman.
It's the inside of the house.
I don't think that's the inside of our house. Oh, the one.
Let me make it bigger for a second. Y'all see what's on Chantel's lap?
Oh god.
Booger sugar. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
And I love how the dog is eating pizza.
Oh, and I'm drinking my wine out of a straw. This did happen, yes.
What else is on the table?
And
Next
there's
to the
little
dog and the
Faith with her pizza.
So Auxiliary
Is that
Duke messed up and put 2 dogs. So I was like, please remove one of the dogs. And now it looks like Chantel's purse.
No,
But she was
I
keeping
was
her
sitting
booger
there
sugar.
thinking, is that a dog and some booger sugar? I was like,
What was Faith getting into?
It might be.
is that dog and some booger sugar? Why is it like that? Okay.
That was
That
us
makes
two girls talking about you two boys. That's what it was.
If you notice, Dorene has a wine bottle with a straw in it. That is not an exaggeration.
No,
That is
I
not an
see it.
exaggeration. That is completely accurate.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, and I just did this video right before we came on, so I can't remember what we said in it. So I'll let you decide, babe. Should I mute it and we just talk through what happened, or should we just listen and
Well,
potentially
mute it.
ruin some friendships?
I don't even. I was like, I don't even know. I don't
go
even
back
know
to
what
the other
video it
picture
is.
because Kendall said, why does Dreamer look like Giuseppe?
Like just.
Because I was thinking that too. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the
And you
Mexican
both sweating.
flag, right?
And you just
That's
both
the Mexican
sweating.
flag on his shirt.
I want to know what are you smoking there, Michi?
So I took this picture from Big Mo Kason,
Uh-huh.
and he smokes cigars. So
Okay. I was wondering what you smoking there, sir.
But I was like, his picture looks like a Mexican flag, but he looks Italian. He looks
was the
Italian.
Oh, it does. Oh my god, I just noticed
I
that.
was this close to making his hat. Sorry, his chef's jacket.
Oh my god.
Let me see. And I need to pay attention
I
to the
know,
chat.
Erica,
Texting not
right?
pushing no
What
buttons.
kind of pizza party was that?
He was cooking his ass off, though. I mean,
You
you would
know,
have thought he was
those
from the
pizzas,
Mexican part of Rome.
he made like what, 5, 6 pizzas? They were amazing. They were
Great
actually
way to
really,
stay on
really
dish
good.
soap.
So hand clap for Daydreamer, because those were really good.
Dreamer knows how to make pizza. Note taking.
Hell yeah, he does.
I mean, he like
Wait, did y'all have pizza and wings?
Pizza and wings.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
we did, and let me see.
And then we got out the projector and pulled down the screen outside and watched possible Beehive vacation videos.
Oh, nice.
So let's just go to that video, and whatever y'all hear.
Okay, let's
Or
do
should I
it.
mute it?
I don't know. I don't even know what they're going here. I'm a
I
little
don't
worried.
either. I don't remember,
I
but
don't remember what I was saying. I
y'all
had
know
a
how
straw.
y'all
Well,
know
I
y'all
how
had
we
some
do it.
wine and a
Over.
straw.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Oh, this is when they came to visit. This is when they came to visit me at my shop. Oh, that's us eating the pizza.
Maybe
I
we can
missed
see
him
that.
taking it out because I was out there slaving, putting wings on while he was slaving.
Yeah, he over there working, Dmitri. What
And
are you
we
doing?
had Pam and Gina over here.
Oh, there you
Look
go.
at this little beautiful pizza he made.
Oh, yum, yum.
But you kidding me? That was the two things. Yeah.
Let me see before you.
Yeah.
Not the best cutter.
Oh.
So I've had
Oh,
this for.
there we go. There it's in the
I remember when I came over there, you said you had never used it, right?
This
It's
is
pretty
ours.
too.
right.
And then Dee Dee and I had a little bourbon, some black bourbon, Uncle's Nearest. I need a brand deal.
Yeah, here's us sitting outside watching the Beehive videos.
And I don't like her for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't.
Remind you of somebody. Should remind you of
Juan.
Trish.
Oh, yep. See.
So you won't watch an ingrown hair removal video, but you'll watch this mess.
Oh, that's Yellow Jacket.
Oh, I love Yellow Jacket.
You watched an episode of Yellow Jacket.
She was like, "It's short for brick oven pizza." I was like, "Oh shit!"
So that's what we had. We had brick oven pizza, us and the Dreamers. So we had a really good time with them. It was really short. They need to come back and do a longer time. But
Did they come just?
thank you.
Did they come just to spend a day with y'all?
Just the
Yep.
day. Yeah, just
That was
Saturday.
Just one day. Wow.
Yeah.
That is how
So-
special we are.
We went to Blueberry Hill for breakfast. Then Michi.
Somebody
actually
went to the
took
wrong
work.
Blueberry Hill.
What?
Somebody went to the wrong Blueberry Hill.
I don't know what. I know it wasn't me. I think it was you guys. He calls me from Blueberry Hill and he's like, "Are you here? I don't see your car." I'm like, "Holy crap, I might be at the wrong Blueberry Hill," because we drove separately because I was going off to my shop afterwards.
Oh, that's the worst.
And there happened to be 2 Blueberry Hills on the same street. So when I Googled it, I went to the wrong one on the same street. And they're literally like, what, maybe 4 or 5 miles away from each other?
After I told her, exit Flamingo, turn left, and then your first right by In and Out. She just went right by it all the way to the strip almost.
Dorene, we've all been there.
Oh, thanks. Same street name. So
Yeah.
it was really sweet. So then the Daydreamers and Michi loaded back up again and came to the one I was at. So
Yep. That is my lovely wife. Always doing that. WPS. All right, Gentry. So this wasn't your topic, I don't think. No, it was just a hot topic. So let's see if the people can figure out what we're talking about.
Wait,
This.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
No.
Now Gentry's all
You were
confused.
saying or asking a
Oh,
question.
okay. Do you have the video that goes along with it? But I'll do the introduction to it. So, Kaleo, how do you feel about this? Do you think somebody's really your friend if they don't roast you just a little bit?
Oh.
Because I always feel like we're really cool if you make fun of me and I can make fun of you back. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
to me, that's
Yeah,
like
that's
we're
part of the
comfortable, we're
yeah.
friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I think the level of friendship is tight or close knit if we can roast each other. If you don't want to roast, you're just not in that circle.
Yeah, exactly. So that means like if I can't roast you and you can't roast me yet, we're not tight enough because you don't even know what to roast me about and what I might be sensitive about.
Right.
So okay,
Well,
we can go ahead and play the clip and then Dmitri and Dorene, I'll ask y'all after the clip. Like
Okay.
how y'all feel about that.
Well, funny thing about that is I don't see your clip. Like in our group chat.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
was it the Shannon?
Doing it live button.
I put some clips in your personal text, and then some of them I put in the group chat.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Okay, so
we do have a nice pizza oven. See, Daydreamer did point out we do have a nice pizza oven.
So here's the one you sent me with your dad beating up the police.
No, you don't have to play that one.
Oh.
But so what do you guys think, Dorene? Could you be friends with somebody? And it might be different for you. Could you be friends with somebody that you couldn't roast?
Let's just say you have to be friends with me. If you're friends with me, you're going to have to be able to take some shit.
Okay.
Because I like to goof around and have a good time. And obviously, you guys know anything and everything comes out of my mouth. So if you're not a good... Was that a Michi?
Wait,
so if you're not somebody who can take a little roasting or take a little, rib jiving a little bit, you're probably not going to be hanging out with me very much.
What is rib jiving?
So, Michi, you are known.
See, there you go. Perfect example.
You're known for roasting people and joking on people. How do you feel about that? Can you be friends with somebody and y'all don't do that?
I think we can be acquaintances.
Right. That's how I feel.
Look at Kendall's chat. I mean,
I know that's what I'm saying. We joke on each other all the time. Yep. If we're not talking about Kaleo's old lady fetish,
we're talking about the 2010.
If we're not talking about the 2010, if we're not talking about Dave J's black adjacentness, if we're not talking about Kylie's accent, like
Roland's glasses or
Roland's age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think it's okay that we talk about Dave's black adjacent status?
I don't see why not. It's up for debate. If y'all can make fun of me having roaches and I drive an old car, I don't see why anything else can't be.
It's on the table.
That's shocking to me because you're black.
Well, it's just like how I like Mexicans.
You need to stop because you're going to get caught in these streets and I'm not going to be there. And then
Erica is going to send you a subpoena, so don't worry.
Oh my God.
Even Ed OG was like, and he's white. I'm like, rib wedding? I have no idea. Even Our Money was like, Our Money's commercial is coming on next week for his, well, y'all see what it's about.
How about
everybody, like, Real 5280 seems like the most serious person in the world just by the picture. Never heard the man speak, and he get it too.
I'm afraid of Real 5280.
See,
and I'm not afraid of anybody, but he frightens me. Like him and Rerun.
Rerun too.
See, here's where I run into problems with like joking and kidding with people I know.
Our Money. I see you over there.
Here's a little story from the Blueberry Hill. So it's the four of us, right? Me, us, and the Daydreamers. And we started talking about the show. And I started yelling out Negro. And we're in the middle of Blueberry Hill. Do you remember that, Michi?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, Michi was like, shh, shh, and started looking around to see if anybody had heard me yell, hey, Negro. Because obviously, we know what it means as a joke, but, not
Everybody else,
necessarily
right.
everybody at Blueberry Hill knew that
Nigga,
that
I'm
was
gonna
a
be in
joke.
Blueberry Hill throwing plates and fighting like it's the Waffle House.
That's where
My-
I got to remember who we're with, but also who's around. So
I am not Vlad, but you need to quit leading them little
Vlad.
white kids astray.
My parents were at the grocery store shopping when this was a few years ago. And so they were in front of like the little freezer section where you get the milk. And the lady had her son in the cart. And her son was pointing to them saying, chocolate, chocolate. Y'all. And my parents are freedom fighters, baby. My stepmother turned around and she was like, and then the lady was trying to explain, no, he means the chocolate milk. He wants the chocolate milk.
Oh God.
We're in the milk, right? Nothing. I said y'all were in the milk aisle, weren't y'all?
Let's hope so.
They were in front of the freezers. Yeah. So
But people in Houston just like to fight.
Like this.
They're like, Gentry, why y'all like to fight so much?
Because
it's
I'm from
Houston. It's the heat.
Y'all fight when it's cold.
It's the heat.
I don't know how to fight, so Tia, I can't protect myself, okay, from myself. Poor Michi has his hands full.
Rerun said he's a saint. Mm-hmm. So is Ides. Y'all ain't get that Saint Ides.
No.
Malt
St.
liquor.
Ides, the beer, the malt liquor.
Yeah. I'm trying to get this because I remember this wasn't your question of the day. I know what your question of the day is, and I made something for you.
Uh-oh.
So,
Okay.
But I am looking at this. I'm looking ahead. I'm over. Oh, let's see what Sean gave a long one so I can regroup over here. The first time I was in Puerto Rico, I asked for a Modelo, and they said Negra, and I jumped up like, what the hell did you just say? All right, I gotta star that one.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then Kendall said, Dorene's voice naturally carries.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Her
It
and
does.
her dad.
Yep, I get it from my daddy.
I'm like, goddamn, Barry White. Can you whisper? All right, we have another topic to talk about before we get into Gentry's question of the day.
Oh, he's looking sassy.
He's upset.
Oh.
And for good reason. Would you like to explain why, best friend?
Okay, so y'all, we found out that when you're using AI like ChatGPT, when you say please and thank you, you are using up tens of millions of dollars. In like basically you're costing the company tens of millions of dollars because it takes so much electricity for them to compute all of those please and thank yous. So I'm like tens of millions of dollars on just please and thank you. Can you imagine all the computing?
What?
Like that must be $1 billion industry, or that technology that they use to create ChatGPT.
And I say it
a lot of energy to do that.
Well, and that's just the way I am. I'm always typing please and thank you when I'm asking him to do stuff.
Constantly. Okay, guys, in the comment section, if y'all type please and thank you when you're using ChatGPT or the other one that Microsoft uses, put if you actually say please and thank you, like put a please or a thank you in the chat so we'll see who all does it. Because I do the exact same thing. I'm like, thank you, please, blah, blah, blah.
I don't think I read please or thank you.
You don't,
Kaleo?
You work for me. I'm telling you what to do.
But you're from DMV
okay.
too, though, so that's the way y'all are.
Yeah,
then.
that's how
So,
they do it in the DMV. But I always like please and thank you. And come to find out, so Sam Altman, even though it is costing him tens of millions of dollars, he's good with you all saying please and thank you and wasting that money. Because what happens is that it teaches the chat GBT, it teaches it to be more human-like. So it knows how to respond in other situations. So let's just say all of those please and thank yous, and some people like actually tell it, I appreciate you for blah, 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 blah. It is learning how to like write thank you notes. So the more you interact with it in human ways, the more it is able to learn how to react in human ways.
Kaleo is like
a way to do it with
laugh snorting.
Michelle said politeness is expensive in the future.
You know, it makes me think ChatGPT is this for 2025, but in 2035, it is going to be that robot Rosie. It might not even take that long. Y'all remember in the Jetsons, Rosie?
Yes. Yes.
We're just training something that eventually is going to be Rosie. So when we're like, Rosie, could you vacuum the living room? Rosie, could you wash the dishes? Rosie, go empty the dishwasher, please.
Sean, where I was going, you about to be the Terminator.
Well, that's what Tia said. Tia was like, I say it because I'm afraid of what may happen in the future if I don't.
Right.
Because y'all know Tia's mean. She's not going to be saying please and thank you unless she's going to suffer consequences in the future.
I want to name my robot Shamar.
Because I'm thinking this thing is in my computer and it probably is going to figure out how to go through all those wires and get into my bank account. Or,
I know where you'll be safe.
It
won't be able to crack. Yeah. And no computer in the 2010.
Yo, it's so sad that 2010. I have hit so many potholes here in Houston that the phone charger doesn't even work anymore.
Oh my God.
I think
you
it like
an upgrade, girl. You need an upgrade.
I know. I was telling somebody else there's no better feeling than not having a car note.
Oh my God.
Tusa says she's walking the streets in Manhattan right now. It is almost 10 o'clock. Making a little change.
Listen, in Manhattan, you can walk the streets all night.
Making a little extra.
Yeah.
And she's making a little change out there.
Go ahead, Tusa, make that change.
Tia said, him and moved out of the way. The Rosie said, thank you, bitch.
Wait, did I miss it? I see some people that says please and thank you. Yeah, there are a few of y'all that say please and thank you to the machines. So Erica said when they tried to override Chat GBT to upgrade it, it created a copy of itself and was lying to developers. Oh, I believe that.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about. It's ex machina.
That's how you know Duke is black. So let me see. This is when we were
like a white lady today.
You know, them people after him. He on papers, so he's not supposed to be. Let me see. So this is when we were supposed to be bringing Kaleo in.
Kaleo.
I'm glad we got him in early because Gentry's always trying to get us to try something, like eat something for you guys or in front of you. So I had the idea today. She wanted to do crumble cookies, but I've ridden off crumble. I've ridden crumble off since.
Why?
Well, because black people don't really like crumble. And the only reason I pretended is because Dorene loved it.
I really would rather do crumble than this nasty thing that's sitting next to me.
Wait, but I didn't know. Did you know about this, Kaleo? Oh my God, you're right. Yeah,
you didn't get the potted meat?
I couldn't do it.
Why couldn't you do it?
We'll save the potted meat for.
Look at it.
Look at this. It's like dog food.
Y'all, it looks like a tongue.
I don't know what he had me take a scoop out of the little can so that way he could have the can and I get the scoop.
Let me tell you something. He gonna act like he doesn't like it tonight. You gonna see him putting that on 2 pieces of white bread.
Whatever, Lauryn Hill. Why are you trying to mess the show up? I eat the stuff you want to eat.
You can't even explain the smell coming out of this thing.
Well, you don't have to eat it,
hold
baby,
up.
because
It's
No,
like
we're gonna
yeah,
watch y'all
like
try
hot
it.
dog or something.
I'm not eating this.
Taste it. Dorene tasted it. Let me see what it tastes like. I mean,
Okay.
describe
Okay,
to us
ready?
what it tastes like.
See, it's
The
not
first
bad.
thing, oh, that's salty. Oh, that's salty. I would say the first thing that comes to mind is that corned beef hash in a can.
Yeah.
That's one of your favorite things.
It is one of my favorite things. If you put that into a blender and made it into a pate,
Oh, okay.
that might be because it has that little bit of texture in it too. So it's not real smooth, but that's the flavor that first comes to mind for me.
Michi, how much did that can cost?
$1.50, which was surprising. I thought it was like 50 cents.
You have to taste it too,
Wow.
Michi. I tasted it.
I know how it tastes, but I'm fasting. I was going to taste it and spit it out.
Oh, so I'm the only one that's going to have to taste
No,
this
Michi,
shit.
taste it and see if it's a new improved flavor.
Nah, Beyonce, you want to throw the show off?
I tasted it. What's that other can you got there, Michi? I saw
Wait,
you had
Kaleo, did he ask you to get some potted meat?
Look at that one.
What's that? The Vienna sausage?
That's the Vienna sausages right there.
Vienna.
Kaleo, say it the way you're supposed to say it. Say it the way that man created it, meant for it to be said.
I said Vienna sausages.
Open the can, Michi. I want to see what they look like.
No, I'm not going to just be opening stuff to waste it.
What, you going to eat it? You actually going to eat it?
You know he going to eat that later.
You know
he ain't going to eat that.
You know, me and Baby Yoda, when we have our conversations, sometimes I be wanting
You're just going to crack open the Vienna sausages.
No, the Viennas.
Mm-mm.
He gonna be in there eating them Viennas, and he gonna have that what's
Polish
that called? What's that canned meat called?
Potted meat.
Potted meat.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have some rich crackers laid out or some white bread.
It's like taking a spoonful of salt. So I'm saying it's really salty.
Well, I'm really disappointed because my best friend has kind of pissed on our new sponsor.
Oh,
Dmitri, I'm so sorry, but go ahead. Let's do our new sponsor.
All right, let's do this like this because
look, I'm in the big square.
I don't want to be in the big square.
Oh, now Michi's in the big box.
Yeah, that was short.
This segment was brought to you by Mac Bros Potted Meat. What the fuck is potted meat?
Please just read the copy.
Mac Bros Potted Meat. It's not a struggle meal. It's the real deal.
Mac Bros potted meat, everybody.
Now that's some potted meat I could get behind.
Mac Bros will have all of her products displayed on our show throughout the next week.
We're gonna have a whole collection pretty soon.
Yeah. Ubi said no crumble slander.
Thank you, Ubi. I agree.
Sean said I was poor and we ate potted meat. Nope. There is nothing wrong with potted meat.
Listen, I was poor too growing up. Sometimes, depending on what household I was in, and we ate out of that McDonald's value meal. Okay, for $3, I could get 3 different things.
Baby, put that down.
I turn it upside down and it still sticks to the spoon.
So does a blizzard. Is the blizzard nasty because you can turn it upside down?
It don't move. It's stuck. It's like cement. Imagine what that does to your gut.
No, I don't have a expensive palate, but you can't go too low.
Snarky said, why y'all treating Dorene like Mikey from the Chex commercials?
Thank you, Snarky. Thank you. Love you, Snarky.
No, Snarky, her man could have tried that potted meat. Her man could have tried that potted meat. Michi, would you?
He makes me do it by myself.
No?
Wait, what, Gentry?
Would you eat it still?
I ate some a few months ago. I like potted meat. Why?
Oh, you do like
so
it?
Full of shit. He didn't eat nothing 2 months ago.
He was probably back at home. And he was like, "Oh, potted meat in the back of the can.
I'm gonna take this home. I'm just gonna eat it."
Potted meat looked like what killed black people in the South, like back in the day.
Potted meat does not look like white people.
It looked like black people gave us to eat in the South back in the day. I'm talking about like right after the Civil War. You just saw a bunch of black people eating potted meat.
So gross.
There was no such thing as potted meat after the Civil War.
Oh, for real? When potted meat come out? That's new.
When was potted meat invented?
Alexa, when was potted meat invented?
She don't even know.
Kaleo, you know how we went to see Sinners? Wasn't one of them eating on a can of potted meat?
Alexa, repeat that.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
could have sworn I saw some potted meat on the shelf in that general.
Oh, it said medieval times.
Oh, see?
I knew it.
That did the Civil War.
There is nothing about that looks new. That is modern day dog food. So I know back in the day that was somebody's like, oh yeah, give me some potted meat. Give me some.
Yes, Chappie, it is. Baby, put that down. Why are you playing with?
I'm playing with
spreadable like pate.
Yeah, it's like a pate. It's nasty.
That's exactly what it's like. It's the poor man's pate. I would say the working man's pate, but I'd be lying. Because if you have a full-time job, you're not eating that.
You ain't eating
that. That is the poor man's pate.
Yeah, we're gonna go a little.
That's what you eat when you're waiting on your check.
By y'all picking on potted meat,
God.
you are causing us to go long tonight.
My bad.
I'm sorry. We apologize.
Then Roland's gonna pop in here talking about, hey man, why y'all got all the crowd? And I'm gonna be
Don't tell me name, Alfred.
We'll be done in a few minutes.
One more. I don't eat food that's Band-Aid colored. That's
Band-Aid colored, right? That's exactly what color. Look at that.
Yes, I don't eat that.
Look at that.
Okay. I'm ready now.
We have a minute and 30-second video to talk about my best friend's question of the day. So let me play this video really quick, and then I'll explain why.
Wait, no. You have to put up the thing, Jen's question of the day, and then I'll come back and ask y'all.
But it's going to okay, Beyonce.
Okay.
Let me get over here before you quit again.
Do it live.
Here it is.
It's that time again, don't look away.
GenGlenn's dropping the question of the day. So lean on in, don't you delay. It's GenGlenn's question of the day.
Oh, he put a little music behind it. Sounds like a little comedy music. How cute is that? Okay.
So let's watch this really quick and see if they can understand what your question is.
Okay.
Batman.
That's not it.
What? I was like, what does that have to do with
disrespectful to no one, but anybody can come up this courtroom today, put their hands on my camera, put their hands on me, can get this shit today. I'm telling you, I'm whooping ass today. Straight up throwing blows to anybody that put their hands on me, and that's on guard. I'm gonna fuck this whole shit up if anybody put their hands on me. So with that being said, because I'm not in the fucking mood, white, black, purple, or green, I'm telling you, you can get it. So everybody keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, and everybody gonna be happy out this bitch. Or everybody go to jail. It's not like the song say, Lil Boosie say, love your family, or we all going to court. That's what the hell it meant. We all gonna go to court, because I'm throwing blows out this bitch today. If anybody put their hands up on me. And it's just like that. And it's not a threat, it's a damn promise. With that being said, here in Hampton, Virginia, guys.
Okay, so the reason I picked this is because you want me to say what your question is, or you want to just ask?
Okay, so basically the question is, how do you guys deal when you're feeling overwhelmed?
Like that.
So especially, but it was more so like when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're trying to learn how to do a new process, especially because, as Gen Xers, I thought about this question because my children are always making fun of me because I have to call them in to say, hey, help me do this, help me do that. Because could I figure it out myself? Yes, but it'll take me 5 minutes and it'll take them 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, y'all come in and help me do this. And so I was thinking how we were talking about once before, like we're all suffering with so much anxiety because we're all having to remember all of these passcodes. We're having to remember to set an alarm for this, set an alarm for that, taking care of your car, taking care of your house. So it was just like how this is one strategy that I saw to help me not feel so overwhelmed in certain situations.
Yeah, y'all don't eat potted meat, but
Just don't eat potted.
look at what y'all raised in Virginia in the 757. Got that lady all overwhelmed.
That's because she be eating too much potted meat. All that salt going through her
Potted
system.
meat.
Stressed.
And that's why I'm glad Kaleo was on here too, because we talk sometimes and the stuff that we're trying to accomplish, it gets to be a lot. Like that's why I shut down all the time and you don't see me in the chat because I'm working and stressing and some of these crazy ass clients. It's it gets to be a bit much.
So what
That's
do
why I
you
just
do,
wanna-
Michi?
Yeah.
What do
They
you
want
do?
to
Just voice that out?
commercial. Yeah, the ones that shows them what to do.
Wait a minute. Ubi's talking about, I thought she said don't put hands on her camel like her moose nut.
Oh.
No,
Well,
she was saying that. Yeah,
I gotta
the
start.
announcer was saying that.
What do? I talk to Baby Yoda.
No,
Or I sit in here.
I sent you
Conversation with
the
Baby
video
Yoda?
to show them what to do when you're overwhelmed.
We have to start organizing these videos.
You
Because
don't have that video either?
I didn't see it.
Oh my goodness.
Kaleo came in. I've
Do it
been
live.
backstage.
We're
I've
doing
been
it live.
backstage all day. You've been sending text messages in the group chat all week.
Oh
and
no,
nobody-
yeah. All the ones I'm telling you about, they're in the group chat.
We'll do it live. Okay.
Okay,
We'll do it
well,
live. Fuck it.
it's all good.
Oh my
It's all
God.
good.
So how do you
Kaleo,
deal?
what do you do? What do you do when
gonna
you're
look
feeling a
for it
little
right now.
overwhelmed? Like, what's your process?
I mostly turn everything off and listen to music. Music is a good reset. Yeah, there's a lot that I do. So when I'm transitioning tasks, it's definitely music or mostly music because music is a mood setter. So I can listen to whatever I need to get the mood right.
Dorene, what do you do? Like when you're in the middle of a process and it's starting to get like,
I usually yell for Michi to come help. Or I grab the bottle of wine with a straw in it and I go like my bed is like my safe place. I don't know why it's always been like that. So I will go into my bed and I will like turn on Law and Order or something and just try and let the brain like relax.
oh, I love the Law and Order for that too.
Right? I don't know why. Probably because I've seen every episode, so I know what's going to happen.
Oh,
so I don't have to
Exactly. You don't really have to work. You don't have to work hard.
watching Law and Order. I'm trying to solve the case. My brain can't rest.
You're trying to figure it out. I think it's just because I've seen them all, so I know how they all end.
No, this Dorene, that's the good thing about losing your memory. Because I don't remember how they end. So I'm like, oh, how did this one end? I know I've seen this before.
Right? I've seen this before, but I don't remember how it ends.
Michi, okay, so when you're going through a process or whatever, you get overwhelmed, what do you do?
Well, let's take right now, for example. I'm looking back through our group chat and I see Shannon Sharp.
Okay.
Not a racist. Then I see the AI thing from Tia.
But you see the Shannon Sharp one, right? If you go into your if you go into the Dmitri Thompson, the one with you and I, it's in there. This one that I'm talking about. But that's what I told you at the beginning
Help,
of the show.
Kaleo, help.
Yeah,
So
it was both,
this is
it was
when
both of them.
All right, so this is when your dad was beating up the cop. There's
Oh my
Mac Bros
God.
potted meat. There's you doing your review in the movie where I was like, you want me to post it? You were like, let me redo it. And then you didn't send it to me. And here it is.
Oh, here it is.
You know what I think it is, Michi, too? You're probably so busy with the,
I want to talk to you.
Wait, what?
You're probably so busy with the real estate stuff that you're probably not seeing all of the things that we put in the chat. at one time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so if we put something in earlier in the week, you don't see the stuff that comes in later.
Yeah, I do have to try to provide a living for my family.
Okay, so basically, the guy in the video was saying that you have to put one process in front of the other. One process in front of the other. So let's just say, okay, oh, you got it. Okay.
Today about how to overcome overwhelm. Well, how do you overcome overwhelm? What is overwhelm? Well, overwhelm is when you feel like you got all the stuff to do and not enough time to get it done, and you just collapse and go lay on the couch. So why do people feel overwhelmed? Because they don't master any aspect of the thing they're learning. We feel overwhelmed because we have this really complex series of moves we have to make, and we haven't mastered one of them. What you have to do to keep from being overwhelmed is you have to master one aspect of the time at a time. By the way, mastery is the ability to execute effortlessly without the use of conscious resources. So you master one thing, then you master the next component, then you master the next component, then you master the next component, and then you master the next component, and you stack all these masteries on top of each other. By mastery stacking, eventually, you will be able to do the entire complex series of moves without using any conscious resources, and you'll make it look easy, and to you it will feel easy. If you don't stack mastery, you're only going to stack a lack of clarity and continue to create overwhelm. That's how to overcome overwhelm.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat.
See, part of the problem.
It'll be nice to-
Oh, Jesus.
and see, I need to bring the ticker back up because the music is great. Going for a walk, especially in the forest, works wonders.
In the forest?
This is
You
what
know
we.
I like to do long drives too.
Oh, Kaleo, I do too. Sometimes I'll just drive around my extended part of my neighborhood, like my side of town. I'll just drive. Like sometimes when my daughter's in the car, she was like, "Mommy, can we just drive?" And so we'll drive and listen to whatever music she's like really into. And yeah. I love
You
that.
better not drive too long in the 2010. You know you gotta save those miles.
You'll break down.
I'll be on the side of the road somewhere. No, let me stop. All of that's a good car. I'm telling you, buy a Lexus. Woo.
Oh God.
You got the Frederick Douglass edition. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Yeah, I'm surprised my car comes with that thing that's like click click.
That's what it sounded like when you started.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not like this when I have to roll down my window.
I was just gonna say that you got the you do have the power windows.
That's my only bragging point. That's my only bragging point.
You got the cigarette lighter in your car still.
Right? You still got the lighter.
With ashes
No,
next to
y'all
it.
think I'm kidding. There was a cigarette lighter in my car.
Where's the thing?
It was down in the console.
Oh my
Dmitri's
God.
daddy sitting in the passenger seat like,
Tell my baby, watch that pothole.
let me drop my cools. We haven't done an ad yet.
Oh yeah, let's get these
And
ads
you know
out.
what else? All right.
What?
So I did something else. You know how we had the QR codes last week?
Yep.
All right. So this is
yes.
get it over here.
There's trinkets.
I'll let Gentry go ahead and do the Tia thing. Now I'm going to show something extraordinary.
All right. Tia's Trinkets. Discover the beauty of handcrafted gifts. Visit Tia's Trinkets today and find the perfect piece that speaks to you. Tia's Trinkets on Instagram.
Oh,
We got a picture and the QR code.
look at that.
And the little, I make focal pins and other small trinkets. I can also do custom orders. Look at Tia.
Look at that.
Won't he do it?
Won't he will?
Won't he do
it?
I think we should do another ad too. Well, this isn't really an ad. This is a promotion.
Oh.
Because our friends from Cuddle Me Badd.
Yay, Cuddle Me Badd.
Yeah. They're going to be releasing their project on Cinco de Mayo.
Nice.
And guess what else? They have a QR code as well.
Ooh,
so if you
look
scan
at
that,
Cuddle Me Badd.
if you scan that, it will take you to their link tree where they have everything from their website to Instagram to their Spotify thing. Pre-save Cuddle Me Badd on Spotify. Available May 5th, 2025. Be the first to cuddle us.
Cuddle Me Badd, music to make rub to.
Oh.
And that was like some self-deprecation, I think, because they're both Asian. So that's why they said make rub to.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
If I'm wrong, they can correct me, but probably shouldn't have said
Oh my
that.
God. I must say, I like her glasses in this picture.
Yeah, they look so beautiful. I love the Cuddle Me Badd.
I
I'm
love
excited.
that.
Wait, what'd you say, Kaleo?
And I
I'm
believe they're on
excited.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear it. She asked me to do a remix, so we'll see.
Oh,
Ooh,
awesome.
a remix. Okay.
I've been
Okay.
like, I was like, hey, you should work with Kaleo. He's pretty talented. He can make us a star. Because once you're on and he's on, I got to be on because I arranged the music. So Cuddle Me Badd, y'all. Again, let me throw this QR code up there. Go pre-save.
I'm gonna do it. Can I do it from my computer right now, from the phone right now? Okay, I'm gonna try it. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, so Erica says releasing that album May 5th is
Okay.
appropriation. So she's not.
There it is. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
what the
she's not
hell?
happy about the
Y'all hear
about
that?
that
Kaleo
being
farting?
released.
That wasn't my phone.
Kaleo, did you fart?
What? No.
Michi asked. I was just reiterating.
No, I was trying to hear Gentry say what Erica said, and then I heard that was Kaleo in that big ass chair.
What happened? Y'all gonna leave the casting couch alone.
Wait, Kaleo, I always wanted to know, is that chair like plush or is it leather?
It's plush.
It's plush. So it's like a suede?
Yeah.
Like a suede.
Okay. Yeah, I was on a budget when I bought it.
Okay, like a suede.
Suede-ish.
Yeah,
Suede.
Here comes Daydreamer with his testimony.
Oh my God.
His 2014 LX has 190,000 miles. The 08 has 170. The 04 has 250, and the 92. Where are all them cars?
They got more cars than people.
Woo.
And two of them sitting on blocks. I know you got letters from the HOA.
Cars, though. Never again. I'm not going back.
Chantel is all mad because he has those cars out there on blocks with oil leaking in the driveway. Just cuss them out.
He got two in the backyard, two in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Daydreamer said, why did Bruce look like Ruby than the Heart Lady?
I love that lady.
I do too. I wish we could play music on here.
James from Pedro said your couch is Swedish.
Swedish. This is my word of the day. Swedish.
Hey, you said the plastic flip covers on it, but I took that off, making too much noise on the mic.
And you had plastic over it?
The plastic.
Like grandma's house.
I know who had that plastic on there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about to dehydrate himself. All right, let me scroll back down because rolling over there mad in the mug. So, all right, y'all. So we're going to incorporate or combine white girl news and our Gen X topic of the day because of our special guest.
Welcome to White Girl News.
Love that song.
Best ever.
Here. So our Gen X topic for today is shoe culture. And I actually did some preparation on this and I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of trying to be like Oprah Gentry over here. And
Oprah. Okay.
but before we get into the questions, I wanted to invite Kaleo on because we have a partnership, right? And I think the things that Dorene does with their tumblers she has the ability to focus them on Kaleo's audience. So that's why I wanted to have him on today to design his shoe in front of everyone, so you guys can see the process. And then we would take, we'll take videos.
I wanted to make a tennis shoe tumbler specifically for Kaleo. So I just had some questions that I needed answered.
Okay.
And I have this thing too. It looks like Dorene doesn't have it up. So while you are asking the questions, I will bring up our stuff.
And keep in mind, I am a white girl and I know nothing about shoes. as I ask my questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first of all, I know you're a Nike guy, right?
Yep. Perfectly
Okay.
Nike.
So it's got to be a Nike. Is there a certain kind of Nike? Because don't they have different kinds of Nikes? Like Jordans and who else? LeBron, was that a Nike?
Yeah, LeBron's a Nike, Kobe's a Nike.
Okay, Kobe's a Nike. Okay.
Yeah, we'll stick with the Jordan. That brand kind of stays close to home. So yeah, there we go.
Oh, like that one there.
That was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Does it have like a specific name?
It's the Air Jordan 6 Infrared.
Ooh, okay, so it's fancy.
I had these
in a regular Jordan and an Air Jordan. I'm just curious.
It just depending on what era. Some, they took the Air off at some point. Just Jordan, but Air will always be kind of the.
It has nothing to do with like putting little air puffs in the heels or anything like that.
No. Just
white girl.
He could take flight.
Oh, okay. Very, very, very cool. So here's my next question, because this is my next white girl question. Is this like a basketball shoe then, I'm assuming? Because aren't there different shoes for like basketball, football, baseball, whatever?
Yeah,
running.
Yep, this is basketball.
Okay.
Basketball shoes are probably more. They kind of led the way with the sneaker culture, but then at some point, football got involved because some of them do play on turf.
Right.
They started giving the big name football players shoes. I think Bo Jackson was probably the first NFL player to have a major shoe deal, if I'm correct.
Oh, really?
I have some new bows in the closet right now.
Some whaties?
Some of the new or the latest Bo Jacksons in the closet right now.
Oh, Bo Jacksons. So what's the difference between a high top and a low top? I mean, I know they look different, but why did they create the high top? Because that's what this is, right? You'd like a high top.
Yeah, ankle support. So the high top typically comes above the ankle, and a mid too comes above the ankle. High. This could be actually a mid nowadays compared to other high tops, but yeah, this was a high top back in the day. It comes above the ankle, low top below the ankle.
Okay, I thought I was so cool back in high school when I had my pink and white high tops.
Baby.
They were probably like, yes. Okay, am I getting
no? I'm just you're acting like you haven't been married to me for almost 19 years.
Yeah, but we don't really talk shoes.
Why is Dorene like this?
Oh my God, we really don't, sit down and have shoe conversations though. You did have that one room. Do you remember that house in Denver? You had that one room. It was like completely full of your shoes.
I do.
I think that's all that was in that room. We actually put up shelves and you had all your shoes in that room.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I don't know. You might have a picture of it somewhere still, Michi.
I do.
That's kind of like the room I'm in right now.
Oh, do you have a room like that too at your place?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Where it's like all shoes on these racks on the walls and stuff.
Yep. It's definitely like that in here.
See, so, I knew you and Michi were brothers.
So I have a question for you. So we see the red ones, the purple ones, the Converse options. We're gonna go with the 6, right?
Yeah, if you want to do the 6, let's do the 6. That's my favorite. So I sent you a 360 view of the shoe. So if you want to,
do you want?
I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, do we want a logo? Like the Kaleo logo on there, or do we just want to leave it a pure, just only Nike shoe cup?
No, I think we should put the WRC logo on there for sure.
Okay, let's do it.
And I'll send that. I think you should have that one. If not, I'll send it to you. It's the gold. We can do the gold spray paint one.
Okay, got it. Michi, you got that, I'm assuming.
If not, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Can I make it glow in the dark?
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
Okay. Can I cover it in glitter and rhinestones? Just asking.
Why is Dorene like this?
No, so if
Who wouldn't want a rhinestone tennis shoe cup? I'm coming.
There you go. When I come back for the Prince one, we can put the rhinestone, the jacket for
Hell yeah! See.
Yeah.
Rock some rhinestones and some glitter.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do. I have these ideas turning in my head. We'll see how it pops out.
Do you have any specific colors that you want?
You said black and red, right? With the white?
Yeah, I mean we can stick to this colorway, and then the gold will pop out wherever you put it out on the cup.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
All right. I got some ideas flowing. We'll see how this turns out. Do you want actual shoelaces on the cup or no?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Shoelaces. Got it. Do you care if they're white or black?
Go with the
black, baby.
Black? Well,
if you put some white laces in those shoes,
I don't know.
The next thing you're gonna hear is
question before though, Michi.
If you put white laces in those shoes, the next thing that's gonna be heard is when a little Chinese lady across the street is
Get your ass down.
Fine. I
got buttons too.
Black laces.
We can have a button fight.
Oh my God. Check.
OG say.
Ed said put some bling on it.
Thing. Hawkatua, put some bling on it.
I think I should put some bling on it.
Okay, so if you see where the red lace lock is in the middle of the front of the shoe.
Oh yes.
So if you got something red like that, you can make the lace lock red with use rhinestones.
Oh, that would be cool if I rhinestone out that. Okay, yep, I like that. Okay, there we go.
Because that was the lace. That'd be dope. That'd be a good focal.
That would be kind of cool. Okay, got it. What do they call that thing? The lace lock? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Check.
So this will be the first official offering that WRSE branded that my lovely wife is going to do. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be dope.
Kaleo, your Chuck wants to know what's your favorite Nike?
Favorite Nike. If we're not talking about Jordan, I will go with the Nike SB Dunk. Probably the Tiffany Dunk.
Are they Tiffany blue?
Yes.
Oh, do you have a pair?
No, because they're like 10,000.
Oh, they're like Tiffany brand. They're like
they're expensive.
Okay, I got you.
Erica can get you some.
I want to see those.
Yeah, Nike Tiffany Dunks. Look them up. They go for like 10 to 15 grand. They ran them. They made them once, and
Erica can get them for $45.
Kaleo, when you say they made them once, how many pairs did they make in that collection?
For that one, it's probably a few, maybe 50,000 or less, but super limited. And you're talking about 50,000 to spread across certain stores
around the world.
in the U.S. Yeah.
Say, Michi, put that on my Christmas list for next year, okay?
What?
Take a mental note.
The Tiffany
Nikes.
Tiffany.
So that's
$45.
That's like you wanting that Richard Mille watch with the happy face.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
And she's like, just buy me a fake one. I'm like, first of all, we're not buying a fake watch. And second, there's only 50 of them in the world. And they're $3 million. Do you think someone's going to believe that you have a $3 million watch on and we're driving the Accord?
Making tumblers is very profitable.
So I know we have to get out of here, but I want to ask.
Maybe I have a sugar daddy.
Tia
Did y'all
said,
see that?
That's pretty.
But it's like
Yep,
snakes.
I want those.
The black part is like
The black part is snake skin.
Yeah.
The swoosh is silver.
Yep.
Oh, yep, I need those.
Erica, you have 24 hours.
Erica, see what you can do for me. See what you can do for me, babe.
And that's one of the questions that Ruby said she's going to order them off Shein.
Off Shein.
And Erica said, I got all the Chinese manufacturers info now. So does Dorene. So maybe we should. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask Kaleo. Like, I have a whole stack of questions over here that I know we can't get through all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the best ones. All right, let me ask this one off the top of my head. What do you think about the replicas or people buying them?
Yeah.
Because I have an issue with Nike, like releasing in these small quantities.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I was growing up, I was able to get shoes without an issue. But now they're choking back the production on it, and it's horrible. Like, you saw how long it took me to get the reverse Grinches.
Mm-hmm. So I think back in the day, they used to be your replicas, right? And they were easy to tell what a fake Jordan was compared to a real one, right? You could easily tell materials were off, box was bad. It was
Jordan was the wrong way.
Jumpman was fat.
Yeah, they were still out there. But now what you're seeing now is they're calling them unauthorized. And the reason why they call them unauthorized is because they're made in the same factories, off hours.
Oh, wow.
Same materials, they're exactly same shoe, but these are the shoes that are made off the clock of Nike and being produced. That's why I call them unauthorized, because Nike did not authorize you to keep going and making another 300 pair of shoes after the factory is supposed to be shut down.
Interesting.
I have no issue with that.
Hold up. That's the only Louis Vuitton purse that I own is unauthorized.
Unauthorized.
No, I swear to God, it's the same. They said it was the same factory, the same leather.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen people get a pair of unauthorized shoes past a legit check on one of these resale sites. So
wow. So what can you really tell the difference? I mean,
if they get sloppy, but there's certain ways to pick out, like to look on certain shoes for tags on the boxes for certain markers. Like Jordan has a very distinct way that they ship their box. There's always a certain tag inside of a Jordan box. There's always a certain thing inside of the heel of a Jordan that they look for, and it's hard to duplicate those things.
Right.
But to a person that wants to make some money, these third parties that want to make money, and if they feel like, oh, I know this is fake, but it'll pass.
Sure.
Get through.
But if you see me with a pair of these unauthorized Jordans walking through the Bellagio, are you going to be able to tell?
Probably not.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell with that.
Oh, I mean, okay, that not with him.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jumpman on there.
No, like with a regular pair of unauthorized Jordans. If I'm walking through somewhere,
I'm not gonna get close to that close to your foot to even try. Now, here's the thing though. I mean, they used to use the black light test as the way in, but I've gotten a pair of retail shoes I went on the sneakers app. I gave the black light test to, and there's all kind of glue imperfections on that.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to Armani got a pair of, I forgot what shoes. If you're still in the chat, Armani, tell me what pair. He got a pair of shoes that he won, and they came all jacked up. And these are retail.
Yeah.
Baltimore Foot Locker.
Foot Locker.
Yeah, I mean,
how many pairs of shoes do you have, Kaleo? Have you counted them?
I did a while back. All right, so if I got to be honest, I'm looking right now.
Okay, if I guess 150. Am I close?
Nah, man, under. You're under.
I'm under. Okay, all right.
So let's round it up to maybe 225.
We're 225 about ish.
That's
Okay.
kind of up to that. Maybe.
Okay. When did you collect your first shoe and you started keeping them?
My first pair of shoes that I remember that I always wanted. Well, so the Chuck Taylor was the first shoe I always wanted, but we wore uniform and it had white in it, and they would not buy me that shoe. But the shoe after that I always really, really wanted was the shoe that we're gonna put on the cup. That's the
okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was the first one I like.
First one.
But I've been wearing the same shoe size since probably 11th grade.
Really? So high school. You start collecting in high school.
Yeah. So we still got pairs of those around. Some of them are still wearable because I wear them. Some of them you just can't really wear anymore because the glue and just
So that was another thing you were giving me counsel on, because
he's
since
lying.
we moved out of the other house, we have all of my shoes in the garage for the most part.
We do. We have them in a big tub.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get them restored, but I don't know if I should or not, because it's a lot of shoes, and I'm guessing restoring them is probably a little pricey.
Not as much as it used to be. You could probably buy the glue yourself, and then there's ways on YouTube to tell you how to do it. I mean, with like as simple as freezing a freezer bag, putting it inside the shoe just so it holds the form of the shoe while you glue it, and then you just got to put the heat gun on it. But there are companies that do restore them that probably give you a little bit more of an in-depth process. And I would only restore the ones that the sole is still intact and none of like the foam has started coming out. But just if it's flapping a little bit, those are probably good to restore.
Right.
But yeah, the ones if the foam is pouring out anywhere in the shoe, they probably could do it, but it's probably going to be a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, well, my white, my white fours, I was in a club in Reno and just out there cutting the rug, and I started seeing all this white stuff on the dance floor. I'm like, man, somebody's shoe is messed up. And I look down and my shoe is messed up. So I want to get them all restored, but I don't know if my lovely wife is going to let me use that as a capital expenditure, but
capital expenditure.
We could use that as content and write it off.
Oh, he's always looking for a way to write shit off.
There's ways around it. I mean, I have a shelf just full of stuff that I can't wear anymore, but they're OGs, and just a collector won't get rid of the OGs just because they might not ever make that shoe again. If you still got it like somewhat intact, it's good to have. I mean, because some people will buy it thinking they can restore it or just to have it in their collection. So
sure,
like the ones I have in the briefcases. And I found one of my CDs.
Don't ever get rid of the ones in the briefcase. No matter if you can wear them or not, don't ever get rid of those.
I've never worn them. I didn't like those. I just bought them because
and in the briefcase, and if you wear the glue on them probably bad, but you could probably restore them if they
still have like the blue sticker thing around the sole. So
yeah, you're probably sitting on a couple $1,000s worth of.
Look at that, Michi. Look at that. Won't he do it?
I mean, I'm telling you not to get rid of it, but if you decide to sell those, because they just started getting around to that Jordan Reed model of remaking them, but it was the lows. They won't touch the high tops or mids for some reason. But people want those in their collection, especially with the briefcase. So,
right.
Oh, nice. Kaleo, we have a question for you on the screen.
Who's that?
That's Adrian. That's nice, I swear.
Nice, I swear.
She's like, what shoes do you wear most frequently?
Right now, most frequently are going to be, I got a bunch of Air Max that are in rotation. CB turned me onto the Air Max from last year, the Sneaker Day Air Maxes that I like. They're pretty comfortable. So those are heavy in rotation. And what did I wear today? Today I wore a pair of Brooks that are collabs with Staple Pigeon. But mostly Air Maxes, they're kind of, and New Balances. Those are, if I just need to grab something to wear to work and I don't feel like looking through the collection, it's just New Balances or those Air Maxes.
So I have another question.
How often do you try to wear things in your collection? Are there any shoes that you won't wear?
Won't wear that's in the collection or won't wear like buy?
Won't wear that's in the collection.
So I got a pair of. Now I typically try to wear everything that I can fit that if I see it, but I try to rotate and do a whole like different variety of shoe every week. I try not, but the thing is, what I wear all the time is up front, and I just don't feel like digging sometimes through the boxes to figure out. But everything is kind of organized from Nikes to Jordans to Vans. Vans are another go-to because they're easy.
Yeah, I love Vans.
Go with everything. And I got a few Chucks, but what I won't wear, you know what? Okay, so I haven't worn any Yeezys in a while, just because just the situation.
And you've been hanging out with your cousin, ain't you? Yeah, you know,
other comfortable shoes that I wear now, so I haven't worn a Yeezy in a while.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you match your shoe to your outfit?
Sometimes.
Like color match. Dmitri, I would swear, he always matches his tennis shoe to what he's wearing. Like 90% of the time.
Sometimes, but no.
Y'all know I'm from Texas.
That's why.
We match our shoes and our shirts down.
Yeah, I try not to match. People always, because I'm a colors guy, so half the time, like if I wear those bright orange rejuvenates, I don't have orange pants or orange shirt.
Sure.
To wear Glenn Rice.
Who's Glenn Rice?
I actually had a pair of Glenn Rice Jordans. Those are gone though. Yep.
I had a pair of Patrick Ewing's with that big 33 on the back of them.
Patrick Ewing Adidas. That was their first shoe.
I don't know what happened to those. Well, and like your foot hasn't grown since the 11th grade, mine hasn't grown since the 7th grade. So I've been a 13 since then.
Damn.
And that's what what you damning for?
You got some big feet. Ow, ow.
And I've lost a couple. So I do give shoes away. Like when I'm going through and like, I haven't worn these in a while, let me just get these away or donate. But I did lose. I had them in storage for a while and I didn't have the storage climate control. So that will mess up your shoes too. Is if you have like, especially in the outdoor unit, it's winter, it's summer, and that messes with the shoes. So I lost a good amount because of that.
I have to bring that.
I'm like, there goes your shoes, Michi.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, it is what it is.
And all mine are still in like the original boxes too.
Oh,
that's another thing that I didn't do. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gentry.
Do you have a pair of DCs?
Like the skater shoe?
I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
You
the
do?
Rob Deerdeck
Skater phase.
Oh, okay.
I went through a skater phase. When I found, my love for Pharrell, he was having a skater. And he was wearing skater shoes. So I was like, let's switch it up. It was different. Everybody was wearing Nikes and Jordans. I started buying Audios and Osiris and Circas. And yeah, because I got a whole shelf of skater shoes.
Oh, cool.
It was so funny because when somebody said, because down here they don't do that. Somebody said they had a pair of DCs, and I just heard DCs, and I was like, oh, you go to DC to get your shoes?
I told you was at Circle K. Wow.
Those were unauthorized Patrick Ewing's.
That was a family making them in the garage, selling them at their friends.
Like when Dave Chappelle was threatening to burn their feet when they're in their sweatshop in his basement.
Yeah.
Oh, that. I know if y'all ever not our money, Cardo on the Soul Tales show, he always says that I'll buy anything. He says if you name a shoe, most likely Kaleo has it because he'll just buy anything. That's semi-true.
Semi.
I have a personal question. I don't want to count people's pockets, but what's the most you've ever spent on a shoe, if you don't mind?
Before the pay in fours? Before the Cloners and all that came around? Most expensive shoe I have before that, well, we can say, all right, we'll go with 300.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, 300 is not bad.
Not bad.
I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
No. I still got standards.
I thought we were going to hit at least 1,000 for your.
And by standards, he means kids.
Right, kids. Right.
They said Kaleo had a wallet chain and skinny jeans with the DCs.
I did the wallet chain with the. I didn't know that.
Yes,
I saw at one of the concerts. I saw NERD for the first time. I was like, wait a minute, those are the dudes that produce. I was engulfed in the culture and what they were doing, and it was different. Nobody was wearing white tees and trucker hats and jeans with the chains and skater shoes. Oh man, this is so different. Everybody was wearing Jordans and baggy. It was the Jay-Z era. Jerseys, baggy jeans, Timberlands, Jordans, or if Jay-Z had his shoes out, that was the phase. That was the phase. I was like, well, it's time to get from under that.
If I could have a pair of 996s right now, I would be happy, and I would wear those and our cruise shoes and nothing else.
996s.
I got our cruise shoes on right now.
I don't have on any shoes right now. Are those difficult to find?
I mean, the Bath flip flops.
What's that? 996?
996s, yeah.
No. I mean, especially not here. I mean, now Adidas is kind of catching on across the the US, but no, they're easy here.
There you go, Dmitri. I'll add it to your
Well,
Christmas.
yeah, give me some 996s and some drop socks. It'll be like 94 again at Haynes Point. We should probably wrap this up because
We probably should. Oh, it's Roland gonna be real mad.
I mean, I have so many questions. I'll just ask them offline.
We'll have to have a part 2.
Yeah, we can do a part 2. One last question. Who's got the last question? Let's do the last one.
Okay, one last question. Dmitri, do you have one?
Or let Gentry ask the last one.
Gentry?
Unless she doesn't have one.
Should I? Well, my question is gonna be real simple. Should I invest in a pair of feelers? Because I remember back in the day, I used to love that shoe.
Kaleo smiling.
But my children would make fun of me.
Where would you like? If you like them and there's a pair that you wanted, go ahead. Grant Hill had, for a while, felines were the thing. And then when Grant Hill started wearing them in the NBA, though they became a real thing. So if it's something you like, wear them. I mean, you can't have shoes in your collection you don't have one that you really, really want to like. So if it's something that you really want, get it.
I like a real low shoe. Like I love Vans because I just like slip-ons.
Mm-hmm.
But the feelers are real low, and because even those Air Maxes, I'm like, how am I gonna wear these?
Yeah, and now feelers are worn by people who drive Challengers and Chargers. Hellcats.
I want one of those. I want a Hellcat.
We said it. Forever I love Atlanta. All right. Let's knock out these 2 little quick things.
Charge City's good.
He's fine. He's fine.
So we really don't need to do this promo because we have the man right here with us, but let's do it anyway.
Look at there.
All right, look at our boys. The WRSC podcast where sneaker culture and pop culture collide. Catch them on Thursdays at 9:30 Eastern right here on YouTube.
Or scan that QR code right there. It'll take you right to it. Man, we getting fancy on here.
I know. Fancy, huh?
And since we're knocking the ads out.
Woo,
that's
my me. Do I get a QR code too?
Why do you need a QR code?
I don't get the QR code.
Of course you get a QR code.
Okay.
D cups are the perfect type of cup to hold in your hand.
Amen.
I know that's right. And then we have a vacation to plan, y'all. I think voting ends tomorrow. So you can scan that QR code and go straight to Kendall's page, the Kendall B Show, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. And it goes for like 3 hours and some change. So, and yeah, I love that with Snarky getting her phone and then Gabby rubbing one out. And we don't have time.
If you want to meet us all in the morning, catch us on the Kendall B Morning Show.
And you can see what roasting is about.
Yes. How much we love each other.
I got a station head show tomorrow night, Prince Tribute, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, I thought it was going to be on Blast.
I mean, I'm sorry, Blast. I did Blast.
Okay, it's going to be on Blast. Okay.
So real quick, Kaleo, what's your favorite Prince song?
Another Level Hole in Your Head off the Parade soundtrack.
Oh, okay. All right.
My favorite Prince song is Money Don't Matter Tonight.
Oh,
My
okay.
favorite Prince song is Diamonds and Pearls.
And mine is When Doves Cry.
Nice.
And Tia likes to say,
"You better eat those goddamn scallops. You gonna have me paying for these scallops? You better eat some scallops."
On that note,
talking about roasting.
all right, well, thank you guys for hanging out with a little 36 minutes of overtime. We really appreciate you. But
thank
stick
you,
around.
Kaleo.
Yeah, thank you, Kaleo, for
Kaleo.
gracing us with your presence.
Thank you. Hearts for
Thank
Kaleo.
everyone in the chat. We really appreciate you guys. And please stick around for our new closing, which the music was produced by our special guest today. So thank you all again. We will see you next Tuesday, unless we decide to come on earlier one day. I don't know. Who knows? We might. So good night. And we will see you over at Rollins.